All right, ladies and gents, good morning. Heading out to Hesperia Lake today to check out the midweek bite. Let's see how we do.
Yeah.
It's not California.
Right.
Still?
Yeah. Good fighter. Nah, I don't net the drop shot ones to screw up my rig. Was he foul hooked?
Overlook. Is that better?
I foul hooked him. Yeah. Yeah, he must have taken a swipe at it.
Oh, and he missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand.
Good looking fish though.
Yeah, he is. Hooking?
Yeah. Alright, there's the rig I was using. Got number 8 mosquito hooks on there and a 3/32 ounce weight. And the one he hit is the bottom one here, the caramel apple one. But it looks like he took a swipe at it and ended up getting foul hooked. So, see if we can get some more. Maybe one in the mouth this time. Chunky bro. There you go. That corn yellow. Yeah. He got himself all tangled up. There you go. Now you're free. Hooked him. There you go, good looking trout. All right guys, there's the rig I cut the last one on. Got a 1/4 ounce egg sinker, Carolina keeper, down to a number 10 mosquito, and some of the corn yellow power bait. And I'll show you how far out I'm throwing it. I'm just barely tossing it out there. Right about there. About 15 feet, and that's where they're hitting. So see if we can get some more. And corn yellow once again. Oh, he's fired up. So did he get wrapped up in his own line? Oh yeah, there he goes. He just got wrapped up. There's something about that Legalis drag that's appealing. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit bigger than the last one. Man, they seem to want bait today. Yeah, much better one. Insert. Let me grab my grippers and I'll grab them out of there. Come on, open your mouth, dummy. Thanks, sir. Alright, this guy's going home with me. He swallowed it. Alright guys, give you a little update. It's about 11:30, right around lunchtime, and it is slow. Lots of fish in the water. I mean, obviously I'm hooking up on bait here and there, but drop shot and mini jigs, they just do not seem to be interested so far. So hopefully as it gets a little later, maybe they'll change their mind. If not, gonna stick with the bait and wait. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, a jumper. Yeah, every lake I go to, that corn yellow is like crack. I mean, they just can't get enough of it. Oh yeah, he's real excited.
I'll tell you, look, I'm a big believer in color being a factor.
Yeah.
Particularly with water clarity.
Sure.
It plays nice with everything.
Yeah.
bright enough it's gonna cut through the hook and stuff. The water's real clear. It's not gonna look too boring out there.
Right.
That's
Yeah, 'cause it's always interesting, you know, if the color, how it fades in the water, what does it look like to them? You know, does it even look yellow? You know.
It doesn't match out, but,
Oh yeah, keep dreaming. Yeah, they're already running for it. Yeah, yeah. Well, he jumped a couple times. Did a pretty good job. That's 4, yeah. There we go. This one feels a little heavier. Oh no, he's just average size. I'll say one thing, fish here are really good fighters. Thanks. All right, ladies and gents, there you have it. Real good time out at Hesperia. It's good to go out midweek once in a while. Fortunately, I'm able to do that. If you have the chance, go to our local lakes midweek. There's plenty of fish in the water. And as you can see in the video, there's hardly anybody there. Even the mud hole clears out. I go out there quite a bit on Tuesdays, and you can just move around the lake and look for the fish. But that's the thing. That's the key, is you have to move around. The first spot we hit, I got that one on drop shot, but I think that was either he took a swipe at it and got hooked, or he just ran into my drop shot and ended up hooking himself. Because after that we didn't get a bite there, so we were there probably about an hour, and then decided to move. We moved further to the north, and still nothing on drop shot or mini jigs, but then I got one on PowerBait, and the rest you saw is history. But key things to remember is always have a lot of techniques available to you. That's why I say always have a bunch of tools in your toolbox, because there are days, and I've had many of them, where drop shot and mini jigs and spoons, they don't care. Even though the day before they were all over them, sometimes they don't care and they just want bait. Sometimes they don't want anything.
but at least have some of these other tools available to you. Like I even had my good buddy Rod. He hooked me up with a fly rod. So I'm even going to try a little fly fishing at the local lakes and see how that goes. You know, on those days when nothing seems to be working, maybe it'll take a fly. So I'm always looking for new ways to catch trout, and that's kind of what the channel's about. If I find something out, I like to show it to you so you guys can catch more trout. But today turned out to be a bait and weight day. Which is fine. I like doing some bait and weight. I have a lot more fun catching them on drop shots, mini jigs, and spoons. But bait and weight days now and then are a lot of fun, a lot more relaxing. As you can see in the video, I get to sit down a lot more, so my joints definitely like that. But the main bait was that corn yellow power bait. That stuff has become my #1 power bait. I mean, that last season or 2 seasons ago, pale green garlic was the hot one, and then I started using that corn yellow, and ever since then, man, every time I'm at a lake, wherever it is, and the fishing gets slow, and they're not taking drop shot or spoons or mini jigs or mice tails, I'll throw on a little bit of that corn yellow, and I'd say 70% of the time it works every time. It's good stuff. Better than all the other power baits in my opinion, at least right now until they come out with another flavor. But yeah, something about that corn yellow, they love it. Words of warning though with it, the corn yellow, I've had several jars of it. For whatever reason, the consistency of it is a lot softer than most of the other power baits, so it has a harder time staying on the hook, especially if you're using a mosquito hook. If you use a treble hook, it's a little easier. But I tend to use the mosquito hooks because sometimes, like even in this video, I lip hooked a couple of them because I like to release them. So as long as they're not gut hooked and they just get it in the lip on a mosquito hook, I'll throw them back if I can. But as you can see, I ended up gutting hooked. I gut hooked at least 3 of them. I think I got let 2 go. Yeah, the one on the drop shot, and then I got one lip hooked, and then the other 3 got gut hooked. So those are going to be dinner. But with the consistency of that bait, you got to really squeeze it onto the hooks, like squeeze all the air out of it. Like I imagine there's microscopic air bubbles in there. Squeeze it, push it down a lot before you even start to form your bait ball or whatever shape you're going to form. But I usually do a little dumbbell or a ball. But I really squeeze it on there, and then the next trick I do is I rest it in the water because the water's cold, and the water will help. It slowly dissolves the bait. And it kind of helps cure it on there. And if you let it sit in the water for about 10-15 seconds before you cast, that helps a lot too, especially if you're going to really cast it out far. The other huge thing, everywhere I go, when I'm fishing bait, I have the best luck keeping it up close. As you can see, I showed you in the video, I was just throwing it out a few feet, and there was I could probably see 6 other guys in various areas fishing bait. And I was the only one catching for a while. After a while, a few of them started catching as the afternoon wore on, right when I was leaving. So maybe the bite was picking up. But yeah, for the longest time, I was the only guy hooking up fish. And I think because they were just throwing it out too far. They were giving it a normal cast. And lots of times the trout are out there. Hesperia is not a very deep lake. But typically, trout like to stay close to the bank. And some folks say it's because they are raised in hatchery runs and it's shallow. That could be because they're predators. They want to keep the bait fish and push them up against the bank to try and ambush them. Whatever it is, whether you're at the mud hole in the Sierras or wherever, if you just throw it beyond where you can't see into the water, odds are the trout are cruising back and forth in that depth of water. So all that said, if you want to get your hands on some of the Golden State fishing baits I use, I'll put the website right here. And if you order code CSpanker at checkout, you get 10% off. Likewise, if you want to get any of those sweet RHA spoons I use, I'll put the website right here. And you can order, if you enter code RHA Hooked at checkout, you also get 10% off. So that's a good deal. Always remember to like and subscribe. If you have questions, I get lots of questions or comments on my Instagram. Just message me or put them right here on YouTube, and I really do my best to get back to you in a timely manner and answer your questions. And coming up, fishing wise, I will be out at the Mud Hole this Friday and Saturday. I believe there's a CML's hosting a tournament out there. So myself and Esteban and a lot of the Golden State guys will be out there fishing, and I'll be out there fishing Friday as well. And then shoot, I am down right now. I think 5 videos. So I'm working on that. I got a little bit behind. We had just got back from Pyramid, so I got that video to do as well. So I'm working on it. I'm going to take a few days off fishing and get to editing, so hopefully I get that content out to you very soon. So I'm working hard at it, just preparing for the Pyramid trip, set me back a little bit. A lot to do, but it was a good time, and we're back, and back to reality, back to the SoCal scene. So we're going to get out there and give them hell, and hope to see you guys out there. So until next time, tight lines.